This is the Birth and Truth podcast where our guests spill their unvarnished, honest, and naked truth.
I'm Courtney Elaine.
And I'm Black Blues.
If you would like to be a guest on the Birth and Truth podcast, email us at birthandtruthpodcast@gmail.com.
And before we get started, please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already.
Today's guest would like you to know that she wants to be a singer but cannot sing. She sleeps with a teddy bear every night. She has never drank milk. And she is scared of butterflies.
Welcome to the podcast, NikkiNicole. What's up, Nikki?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
We good. Can you tell us what set you claiming?
Selective.
Selective. Okay.
I'm claiming selective. I'm very selective with everything.
I can't be mad at that. I cannot be mad at that. Black Blues, what set you claiming?
I'm claiming relentless. So what set are you claiming?
I am anxious, like jittery.
Where is that coming from, Cole?
I just got a lot of stuff going on in my head. Like, I just got a lot going on, and I'm just like, I'm here, but I'm not here.
Right. But what makes you selective, Nikki?
Because I got to control what I can't control. And I learned that a long time ago. So I'm selective on the things that I do. I'm selective on the places I go, the people I hang with. I'm being selective with my time, with just what I give out because, I got to be able to control something. The only thing in the world that I can control is myself, my actions, my mind frame. So I'm just selective with everything. So that way it avoids a lot of disappointments, a lot of heartbreaks, letdowns. I'm picky right now. I'm selective. And if you're not selected, it is what it is.
I feel you on that. Definitely. Well, I say I'm feeling relentless because I've been through a lot. I've been through more than most people know about. But it's like every time the enemy has tried to destroy me, block!
You better preach.
Right. No, you don't. Just come in and block everything that they have tried to do against me, right? So wait, I had wrote it down. Psalms 23:5 say, you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemy. Okay. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. I can keep going. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me.
Amen. Amen.
Stomp on the devil's head, Black Blues.
You gotta don't do that. You know what happened last time I stomped on that devil's head.
I love you. You're so doggone crazy, dude. That's good. I love that. I love that. Just keep being relentless, man. People always try to get you down, and you just gotta be that way for real.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's empowering.
What the enemy meant for evil, God is working it out for my good.
Sing.
Hey.
That's just a little bit. Can't get out too much.
Good old missionary Baptist.
I know that's right.
Oh, my mule while I shout.
All right. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. That is a quote from an unknown philosopher. We have entered the Google Education Degree segment of our podcast where we discuss the latest thing that we Googled, or in other words, what we got our GED in. So, let's see who I want to start with. I'm going to start with Vincent. Your face looking a little. Go tell me what you Googled.
You start with me?
I'm starting with you. What you Googled?
Okay. And this was like for real. Like I really wanted to know this.
Okay.
I Googled, why are some people dumb? And is it hereditary?
Oh, wow.
What I found out is there's not really an intelligence gene. We have evolved into such intelligence already, but there are mutations that you might have that comes in and block you from getting to such intelligence.
Oh.
So them mutations come in, and that's why some people just dumb. They just dumb, and it's in their genes. The mutation is already in their genes, so they can't get to a certain point easily, like intelligent people like myself can.
Right.
Wow.
I see what you did.
Okay.
Common sense ain't coming no more.
All right. So, Nikki, what about you? What's the last thing you Googled?
The last thing I Googled is how to stretch a shoe. Okay, so okay, my right foot is bigger than my left foot. So if I get a size 8, my right foot is too tight, and a size 9 is my left foot too little. That makes sense? So I just need one person to stretch all my right side shoes. And
Wow.
yeah, it's embarrassing. I found the shoe doctor, but when I called, he was closed. Some kind of shoe doctor, and they was like they can stretch it. So I'm gonna see how much that's gonna charge, because I can't do it no more. My right foot is like an 8.5, and my left foot is an 8.
Nikki,
Wow.
Yeah.
do you have a lot of shoes though?
I have a shitload of shoes.
This gonna
So
cost some money.
listen,
Yeah.
this is what I suggest you do.
I'm gonna do my top 3 though.
Whoever you find, you need to work a deal out with that person.
Man, I got a bunch of shoes.
This seems like it's an ongoing, like this ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Like this is life for you. So you need to find somebody that you can barter with. You know what I'm saying? You do this, I do this. You know what I'm saying?
Now, if you notice, I wear a lot of loafers, because loafers can conform to your foot, and it doesn't hurt as much. I'm not a tennis shoe person, so all my tennis shoes, are like that. Like my right foot, that whole be like this. Like I can't, and I'm not gonna buy them big because I look goofy. That's embarrassing. Okay, let's just keep going.
No, I understand, because I shrunk my feet. I used to wear 13, and I shrunk it all the way down. I can get into 11.5 now, because I'm too short and too skinny to have a size 13 foot.
How do you shrink your feet? Would you just ball it up like that in the inside?
Girl.
You got corns. You got
No, I
corns.
don't have corns.
Girl.
I got nice feet, but no, they okay, they're okay. But yeah, you just teach your foot what's comfortable. That's it.
Yeah, it is what it is at this point. I mean, I'm at my age. It ain't. I don't know. I'm not buying 2 pairs of shoes though. I'd rather buy one and stretch the other, but I'm not buying 2 pairs of shoes just to. Nah, we're not doing
Yeah, that would not be cool at all. That
All
would not
right.
be cool.
So Courtney,
So,
where did you get your GED in?
see, what's ironic is that the two of us, me and Black Blues, we think a lot alike. And so he was Googling, why are people dumb? And I Googled, why do some people leave out keywords and when they're typing out sentences or when they're speaking? Like, if you're saying, you say the cat, they just say cat. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just missing stuff, or they miss the EDs on the end of stuff. And I'm just like, why do people do that? Does that mean that they're dumb? Like, or is there some sort of malfunction going on within their brain that like they're, trying to speak too fast, or they're trying to type too fast? Like, what is it? What is making these people do this? Because I just don't get it. And then I realized when I Googled it that it was pretty much what I was saying. Sometimes your hand and eye coordination with your brain is not on point. So you're trying to type something out, but you're really thinking it as you're typing it. And
Right.
one or the other is going a little bit too fast. So
Right.
it's a mistranslation. And then in our mind, like we can read certain words without all of the letters being there. We can know what that word is. So you can be reading what you're typing and it make complete and utter sense in your head as you typing it. But then you send it and then you go back and you look and you're like, dang, what the heck I typed? Like, dang, how did I get all those errors, you know? And I was like, okay, so good. It doesn't mean that the person's good.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
It's okay, yes. And I got, you know, plenty of people in my life who do this. And I was just like, you know, is they dumb?
No, I do that. I do
Is
that
it
all the
special?
time. But the difference is, I like to proofread it before I send it. Because a lot of times you're just trying to hurry up and get it out. But sometimes you really got to go back and look at it. Or, you know, sometimes when you send it, you'll go back and say, oh, I meant this, that, and the third. Now, that's what makes me mad. That you don't try to correct that error. Like, what are you talking about? Just call me. Because
yeah,
y'all know,
I can't decode this mess. It's difficult.
Y'all know I will see something on Facebook that I wrote 5 years ago. And if it got an error in it, I edit that whole.
Me too.
Thank you. Thank you. You just reminded me to block you on Facebook because the other day I said something, you corrected me. That's what I forgot to do. Block your ass. Thank you. Thank you. Let me put that right there.
You gotta write that down.
Let me write that down.
On her list of things to do.
Black Bluez.
It was so funny.
So
She basically told me I'm about to block you. All
That's
right,
hilarious.
so that's what we got our GED in. And if you feel so inclined, drop down in our comments and let us know what you got your GED. Slang is a language that rolls up its sleeves, spits on its hands, and goes to work. This is a quote from Carl Sandburg.
This brings us to the country word of the day, where we break down how words were spoken by country Black folk.
Today's word is ain't it mine, meaning I agree with you. Also can mean do you agree with me? In English, ain't it man? Can y'all use ain't it man in a sentence? Nikki, I know you can use ain't it man.
Yeah. Shit, that car clean in a motherfucker. Ain't it, man?
Yo.
That was so good.
Right.
Oh
What about you, Courtney?
No, I don't have nothing for you. Like, I'm at a loss, okay? Forgive me.
Well, let's see. I'll say, like, I'll be two people then. No,
right.
I'm going to say something and you reply to me, ain't it, man? All right? So then we'll do all this together. Okay, so, man, these police tripping, shooting up all these Black people.
Ain't it, man?
There you go. Ain't it, man?
I said it right, too.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm from Shreveport. And in Shreveport, this is what people say on the regular. And I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about it until the other day we were talking about at work being from Shreveport. And this one guy came over and he was talking and he was like, yeah, ain't it, man? And I was like, dang, I almost forgot about that.
Can't forget where you from.
Well, I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I can't say whether or not Monica says this or not. Because you know she's like our go-to person for country word of the day. But I don't know. Do you think she would say that?
Who?
I don't know. Her cousin Monica.
Girl, my cousin Monica is country. So it seemed like every month when we do the country word of the day, it's always a word that Monica would say.
Ain't it, man?
You know who would say ain't it, man? A character. Lil Murder.
I love Lil Murder.
And Hustle and Flow.
Yes! You're so right. What was his name?
Shit. Damn, it's at the tip of my tongue.
We don't know that man's name.
You know what I'm talking about.
Terrence Howard.
Yeah,
Terrence Howard, I'm talking about like the movie
his
name.
name on the show, like the movie, yeah. Because I was about to say Lucius, but that ain't it.
Yeah.
You know I don't watch no Black movies.
Oh.
You don't watch what?
Black movies.
Oh, Okay. I thought
Girl.
you said black movies. I was about to say, oh, come on now.
You said whack movies or black movies?
No, black movies.
Yeah. See, he grew up not being able to watch certain movies. So like a lot of the movies that, other black people would be like, "Oh, did you saw Friday? You saw Minister Society?" He gonna say no. Boys in the Hood, no. He didn't see those movies because he was not allowed to watch that kind of stuff.
Oh, damn. Well, we need to have a binge watch day, and you got to come to the house and get you up to speed.
Right. And now what am I watching? Valley.
Yes. Cricket letter, I, cricket letter. That's my shit.
Oh, I love her too. She is so doggone pretty. I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, she make me sick. She's too
Yeah,
pretty.
that's my show.
So that is our country word of the day. Ain't it, man?
Ain't it, man?
Drop down in the comments and let us know if you use ain't it, man, or you know somebody in your family or celebrity that you think says ain't it, man. If the words don't add up, it's usually because the truth wasn't included in the equation. That is a quote from an unknown author. This is our truism segment where we discuss things that affect our community, and that's the truth root. Today's truism will take a look at how TV shows are highlighting LGBTQIA sex scenes now more than ever. Let me know what y'all think about that. Who want to start?
Well, I know on one thing that happened was on The Shy. It was like one type of show at first, and then all of a sudden it jumped over. And I was confused because when the season came, I saw it under LGBTQIA plus, you know, like they filed it under
Oh,
that. Yeah, and I was like, what happened? I didn't know that was that kind of show. And then when you start telling me about some of the episodes and a whole dildo falling out,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, what they doing over there?
oh
Yeah.
my God. It was a lot to deal with. Well, mainly this is my thing. I have no problem with watching
The
shows that
gays get it
with
in.
yeah,
Okay.
I have no problem watching those type of shows. I used to watch L Word, Queer as Folk, you know what I'm saying? Like I love those shows. Those were some of my favorite shows. But what got me so irritated was that in The Shy, it was a completely different show. And yes, the mother is a lesbian, but the show was not surrounded by that.
Right.
Now it's like
Plot twist.
it's like a complete and utter plot twist. Like now it's more on the level of the L Word in the other shows, and it's like now I'm just kind of confused about where it is they're going. And I know Lena Waithe is a lesbian, but I don't feel like all of her work has to be about somebody being gay. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a lesbian, but I feel like that's only one part of her. You know what I'm saying? Like she's more than just a lesbian. So it just kind of
Well, to chime
tripped
in
me
on
out.
Uh-oh.
that, chime in
Oh, that
on that short to stray from lesbian activities because of
Nikki,
stereotypes,
can you say that again?
right?
You sound like
Yeah.
Roger
So,
Troutman, baby.
Yeah, start over because I think you was about to say something real
I
interesting, but
said,
it's stopped.
okay. So, okay. Am I clear? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, yes.
Am I good?
Yeah, you
Okay.
good.
So, I'm a lesbian. And being that I'm a lesbian, people think and feel or have this perception that I have to do lesbian type things. All my friends have to be lesbians, or I have to go to the gay clubs and hang out with the gay people. I don't do any of that. I have probably about 3 gay friends, and everybody else is just heterosexuals. Like I'm a normal person, it's just
Right.
of my sexuality. So the thing about Lena Waithe that you made a comment that her scenes or movies that she does kind of revolves around that. I see it as a plus and also a downfall. A downfall because now she'll be labeled as the gay director. She always does some gay scenes. She's, you know, it's kind of like we know what to expect from her. We know it's going to be a lesbian or a gay guy or something going on in that, you know, era. But also the good thing about it is that it's open now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if she has no problem with being labeled as that, then that's fine. As for me, I never wanted to be labeled the gay poet or the gay comedian, or, you know, I never wanted to be labeled with that. But if she doesn't have a problem with it, it's cool. But I think that she's just bringing more awareness to homosexuality.
Oh, that was real.
Because a lot of the kids are up and kids are watching these shows. Sometimes parents control that. So
Nikki,
if things are now coming to, and my child is not exposed, huh?
I was saying, give it a second. Yeah, we heard you, but it was kind of going slow. So I want to kind of give it a second to kind of smooth out. I know that you were talking about the kids watching, and a lot of people say that that's an agenda that they have, is that to push homosexuality on kids. What do you think about that?
I don't think it is, because anything could be an agenda. They don't just broadcast homosexuality. A lot of stuff is broadcasted. So now it's just, as parents, educate our children, you know, inform them that people are different. You're going to see different things, and you don't have to like it, but don't disrespect it. You know, understand it first. We have to educate our children at this point now.
Right. And ain't nobody, it's enough gay people in the world. Ain't nobody going out trying to recruit no gays. Like, we need more gays on our side. Right. Man, it's people that's gay.
No,
right. People that's gay that you wouldn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we don't need it.
Oh, girl that just got married. What's her name?
Niecy Nash. I am blown away.
Who knew?
I know, right? I was like, what in the
shot
world?
My shot.
you could have shot your shot, child. I was like, what in the world? That surprised me.
Her wife is very handsome.
Yeah, I didn't know if I should call her handsome or if I should call her pretty. I was very conflicted by that. I was like, I don't know what to call her, but you're correct.
Just say they make a cute couple. They make a cute couple.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
And her.
So do y'all think seeing the because I heard somebody, I unfriended them just today because they had some meme up or something. They had Uncle Clifford on one side and Ice Cube or Bernie Mac on the other side, something like that. And they say, which club would you go to? And he like dogged Uncle Clifford, like, what is this on this side?
I'm going to the paint.
I'm going to the paint too. I'm going to they cut up in the paint.
And I'm about to have a good time.
Right. They not about to like Lisa Ray dancing. It seems like you're ready. I mean, it did. That was the scene of my childhood. But at the paint.
Oh, you see?
Oh Lord. Woo.
Like a tank.
In the nude.
So that is altruism section where we break down things that are going on in our culture today. And that is the truth. A man that believes in freedom will do anything under the sun to acquire or preserve his freedom. This is a quote from Malcolm X, and this brings us to our Spill the Truth segment where our guests spill their tea.
You must first take an oath. So repeat after me, Nikki. Even if my truth offends the people that I love.
Even if my truth offends the people that I love.
I promise to spill the whole truth.
I promise to spill the whole truth.
The buck-tooth truth.
The buck-tooth truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
Because that's how it showed up in my life.
Because that's how it showed up in my life.
All right, Nikki. So we're going to go ahead and get this out the way. You say you wish you were a singer, but you can't sing. We're going to give you about 30 seconds to belt out any song of your choice. This is your singer spotlight.
If this world, I can't do it. Hold on, wait. If this world were mine, I'd give you the flowers, the birds, and the bees.
Yes, ma'am.
That's it.
Yes, ma'am. No, you came through on that bees. I can't even do
Yeah,
that.
the bees. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. I don't want to give y'all too much. That's it. That's all I can do.
Oh my God. So what made you change your stage name from NikkiDaKidd to NikkiNicole?
Just that I was growing up. I mean, NikkiDaKidd is cute, but you know, I'm in my late 30s. Get down. I'm in my late 30s, and NikkiDaKidd just can't. I'm too old, so I just went with NikkiNicole just to show some growth, some maturity. You know, it was time.
Right.
It was necessary.
I like that.
Now, as I know it, your name is Nicole.
Yeah.
Nicole what? What's your middle name?
Nicole is my middle name. It's the first name I'm not exposing.
Oh.
Now we got to figure this out.
We got to call an old girl that do the makeup.
I'm a private eye. I figures it out.
We got to call her cousin. We got to call her cousin.
Love Simpson. I can't remember her real name right now. But
yeah, she'll tell us.
Simpson. That's my go-to makeup girl too. So I got the plug. I'm about to figure this out.
Oh yeah, she good. No, come on, don't do me like that. Don't.
So Nikki, I know that you say that you originally got into entertainment because you liked the attention. Was there a lack of attention in your life that you longed for?
Nah, I just wanted more. I just love to be in the center of attention. I love all eyes on me, and by any means necessary. So I did a poem one time that I had wrote. I was on my Moesha mode. I performed it, and everybody was clapping and shit. And I was just like, well, I can do enough. I go back. After a while, I just fell in love with it.
That's the Leo energy. Are you a Leo?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
No, sir. No, no. That's that Libra energy. You tried it.
Libra. What day is your birthday?
September 28th, in a couple days.
Yeah, okay. My dad and my brother, they're both Leos, or not Leos, I'm sorry, Libras. I like Libras.
Yeah, my brother's a Libra too. My brother's a Libra too.
Good men.
Yeah.
Good men.
They really are. They really are.
They're just indecisive. Can't make up their mind about shit.
I mean, yeah, but once it's made up, it's always the right decision. You know what I'm saying? So,
like, pick one, nigga, pick one.
We be like, shit, should I? You know, yeah, it's good with the bad. Just give it a time.
What made you stay in the entertainment, and how did you sharpen your tools?
Man, practice makes perfect. I watch and learn from a lot of greats, and I've always just wanted to be them. And at one point I said, let me just be me in their position. And so I just sat back, I watched, I learned what I could, took what I knew, applied it together, and I just keep getting on that stage. Like, now I have a passion for it. I love it. And I see myself, you know, I mean, I want to be an actress like so bad. I don't know why. I just always had that dream, and it's going to happen one day. So,
you know, I was mad when I watched that show, The 20s, that was created by Lena Waithe.
Everybody say that.
I was so mad.
But
I was like, she would be perfect for this.
Someone asked me, someone asked me would I cut my hair if I would have got the role. No.
No.
So no, hell no.
I wonder
So-
I wonder if that would have been a requirement.
I don't know. But see, the person was supposed to be her and she had short hair. So
Yeah, but I think she used to have locks though.
she did. But I think in her 20s, you know, so I you know, but everybody, you like the 10th person that said that I should have been her. So
Pretty good show.
y'all
Pretty good show.
reach out to Lena and tell something.
You're gonna have to be on something, the Shy something. You know, you already know she got plenty of stuff coming up. Her and Issa Rae, between the two of them, you're gonna be on somebody's show somewhere.
Oh yeah, definitely. And the name
Nikki,
of Jesus, I claim it. It's already done.
Exactly.
Nikki, do you think that if you did become an actress, would you play a heterosexual role?
I'll play whatever shit.
So you'll get naked and be all with the dude and stuff in the scene?
I'll get naked right now. I don't care about none of that. Yeah, y'all done seen titties before.
Now listen, Nikki, we're gonna have to be real. You're gonna have to have some practice with them heels, because I saw you on stage in them heels, girl.
It's just because the heels stay up. I got bunions and shit, and so my feet, I'm a practice.
Oh my God. You need some wedges or something, like something to give you a little bit more support.
For them checks, I'm gonna do it. Shit.
So you say that you have anxiety and a fear of people. Why on earth would you pick a career that deals with people on such a large scale?
It's kind of like when you face your fears, that's the only way to get over it. So when I'm in a large crowd, I can't see the exit door, or I'm by myself, I get a little like uneasy, like people trying to hurt me. But when I'm performing, I'm making you laugh. Now you're my friend. And I feel, it's psychological. It is. It's crazy. But yeah, large crowds make me nervous unless they're laughing at me. If that makes sense.
So would you say that you are an introvert though?
No, definitely not. No.
Okay.
Nah.
I have an exit route for every building that I've walked into. Like, I know how I'm gonna get up out of there, and I know if somebody try to rob any place, I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
That's how I am. I gotta know where the exits at, the windows. What they say, sometimes you might have to make a window out of a door. So I'm on it.
Okay. So we gotta get a little serious now. So we know you lost your dad not too long ago. You seem to have a really close relationship with him. What effect has that had on your life?
Man, every kind of way. Losing the person that gave you life, it's like the hardest thing that, I mean, it don't get no, to me, I can't lose anyone closer. One thing about my dad is that he lived life like every day was his last day. And so I started doing that. Like, and it's just as simple as buying a new shirt. Ooh, I can't wait to wear this shirt Friday. Today, Monday. Shit, you might not make it till Friday. Wear that bitch now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look good today. You worry about Friday when Friday get here, My daddy taught me how to do everything. He taught me how to love. He taught me how to just live life. And so I think I do that times 10 just to honor him. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people that my daddy is not dead because he lives through me, So I know if he was here, like he'll be definitely proud.
Right.
And
I know how that is.
Would you say that you're conquering that fear because of that? Like that, because of that thought process of not really knowing when you will leave this earth? Like, why not conquer the fear now? You know what I'm saying?
In some ways, I mean, there's never going to be a right time
to
do anything. It's never going to be the proper moment. So sometimes you just got to step out on faith And I got a good support system. So if I fall, I got cushion. And as long as I know I got that, like, I'll be okay. But if I only got one life, I'm going to live that bitch. Whether it's good or bad, ups and downs, success or so.
So, what is your favorite childhood memory with your dad?
Dog, I got a lot. I learned how to drive when I was 9 years old. And my favorite childhood memories with my dad was I used to drive home every day from elementary school.
What?
And yeah, because he always said one could be driving and he could, how we gonna get to where we go. And so he taught me how to drive at a young age. So driving with him was always fun to me, you know. I don't know, it's weird. But I was like 9, so I was looking at all my friends riding their bikes, and I'm just driving. I never had a wreck though, so it's cool.
Oh my God. So what would you say you miss the most about him?
He used to call me every morning. So just, I guess, just hearing him say good morning and I love you. Monday through Monday, just good morning, I love you. I just call and say, you know, have a good day, and that's it. Yeah. I don't know. Right. I miss everything. But that voice, his laugh, his smile, the feeling of feeling protected. You know, I was a daddy's girl, so I miss everything.
Right. I know my mom just started kind of sending out text messages every morning to like the whole family, her kids and grandkids. And it's something that I really enjoy, you know, and we just every morning, everybody say good morning, everybody be safe. We might have a quick little story for each other, then we move on. And I feel like that's real good because those are memories that we're creating right now. No matter which one of us is going to go first, you know, we still gonna have that. So we asked you to give us 3 words to describe yourself for our defining moments of the past segment. And those words were fast, that Webster describes as moving or capable of moving at high speed, dangerous, which Webster describes as likely to cause problems or to have adverse consequences, and fun, playful behavior or good humor.
So after hearing how Webster has described it, do you think that these words are accurate or would you change something?
I wouldn't change a thing.
So when you say that you move fast, do you feel like you missed something that needed special attention?
No, not at all. I move in a speed that I feel is accurate for my life. If I missed it, it didn't hold my attention. If it was overlooked, then it wasn't meant for me to focus on. So, to the next.
When I saw the word fast, I thought, is it fast?
Like a little hot tail.
Fast, you know?
No,
like, That's funny. Yeah, I was sure wondering. I was like, let me find out she was a hot girl.
No, not this lifetime.
Oh man. All right. It says, so were you dangerous? Oh my God. Like, were you dangerous as in Frankie want to rob the bank, Frankie want to blow up the bank, or were you just adventurous and mischievous?
That I live life on the edge, you know.
Like Frankie.
I ain't gonna rob nobody though. I ain't gonna rob nobody. I just live life on the edge. I've done some dangerous stuff.
You actually would be good for that role in the stage play. The Set It Off stage play. Have you seen that? Roger Carries Johnson.
You're saying she be good in which
Nah,
role?
I heard about it.
In
I heard about it.
in that role, in Frankie's role.
Frankie, so like the Vivica Fox character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be good. Yep. We need to pause again.
I said, what's the procedure when you got a gun to your head?
Hey,
Yeah.
that is what's up.
And that play actually wasn't I really had a hard time trying to figure out how it was gonna work on stage, but I had a chance to see it and it actually it worked out. I was confused. I was like, how are they gonna do this? But it worked out.
So would you say having a playful behavior and good humor is more for you or for others?
For everybody. For everybody. For me, it keeps me sane and it keeps everybody else entertained because with everything, it's two sides and you would rather this side. You would rather the fun, goofy Nikki than the bitch. So, yeah, it's for everybody. I'm saving y'all.
All right, so we asked you 3 words that describe yourself for our defining moments of the present, and those words were focus. Webster would describe that as to pay unwavering attention to a goal. Motivated, that's a stimulation of interest or enthusiasm for doing something. And aware, concerned and well-informed about a particular situation or development.
After hearing that, how Webster described it, do you think that it's accurate or would you change something?
It applies.
All right, so a lot of people say that they are focused when we ask them for the defining moments of now. What are some of the things that you say focus on?
My business, proving myself, focused on me, career, just focused on just everything that I in the universe. So if I had to pick a favorite word for 2020, it's so yeah, definitely
Cool.
2020 vision. Ain't nothing stopping me.
I feel that. I feel that. So what motivates you the most?
Just being successful. Like nobody want to be a nobody. I think the greats suffer the most and go through the most failure. So I don't know. I'm just focused, man. I'm coming for what's mine.
Okay, so what happens? I'm sorry, Courtney, I messed up. What happens when you start to lose focus?
When I lose focus, I think about the people that I'm disappointing. You know, everybody that got faith in me, everybody that has pushed me, motivated me, dedicated their time to me. I just think about those people. I don't want to let nobody down. And I want to be the first one in my family that can take care of my family, you know, everybody. So sometimes I just regroup and then I just get back out there.
So how does being a part of the LGBTQIA community affect
Get it
your
right?
entertainment career? I know, it's a mouthful.
I mean, it's cool though. Support is support. Love is love, regardless of anybody's race, gender, sexuality. At the end of the day, we all people. It's always a different vibe when I'm with, my people, and it's a different vibe when I'm with my other people. But collectively, I look at us as just one. So it's all the same.
Yeah, I like that answer because I like the idea of being able to of not putting yourself in a box. And I just
Right.
feel like as people, we are not one dimensional. So, it's just like, you might be a comedian, but you might like drama films. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not in this one
Right.
box. There are different layers of who you are as a person. So it'd be kind of crazy to just be in this one lane. That'll be pretty boring. Yes, I mean.
Yeah, and it is. It is. So I enjoy the diversity. I enjoy
Yeah.
it. So,
Ooh.
you know.
So we call this part and that's that on that. So imagine that you get a big role in a Lena Waithe production and you have to do a sex scene on TV and people come after you and say that they don't like homosexuality on TV, specifically in sex scenes, and that the LGBTQIA community is trying to push their agenda and turn kids gay. I want you to look right into the camera and let them know exactly how you feel.
You kiss my ass. Cause I'm doing what I want to do. I'm having fun while I'm doing it, and I'm cashing motherfucking checks. Change your channel, bitch. Next.
Too funny.
Shit.
I should have known she was about to say some crazy shit. All right, what would your current self tell your childhood self?
My current self tell my childhood self. Ooh. Love those who love you and take it serious.
All
I don't
right.
take life too serious as I should. Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna try something new. We're gonna give you a word, phrase, or sentence, and you give us one word that comes to mind after hearing it. All right?
Oh, all right.
All right. First thing is being famous.
Me.
Donald Trump.
A hoe.
Stimulus check.
Needed.
Breonna Taylor.
Justice.
Quarantine.
Bullshit.
Stage light.
Action.
Applause.
You said applaud.
Applause, yeah.
Like clapping.
Um, what do you call it? Congratulations, like accomplishments, I guess.
Right. Mama.
Everything.
Daddy.
Everything.
NikkiNicole.
Famous future.
Fill in the blank. I should not say this on Birth and Truth podcast. It is totally TMI, but
I'm probably about to go take a shit as soon as we finish this Zoom.
That's why she was talking about me earlier.
we've been talking about it all day.
So we would
I'm
love
shit.
we would like to thank NikkiNicole for joining us today. Tell us what projects you got coming up and then give us your social media so that people can find you.
Well, for all my projects coming up, just go to my social media on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Also, Cash App is NikkiDaKidd. It's all the same. One place, one name.
We are the Birth and Truth podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and we can be tweeted at Birth and Truth.
Thanks for watching. Shout out to Still Visionary Inc., the producer of our podcast. Shout out to JR, and I'm Black Bluez signing off.
And I'm Courtney Elaine. See you next time. Bye.